Hello, this is Greg the Rural Economist, and this is a Seed for Thought number 3. Today's video is going to be entitled It's People That Matter. And this one makes me a little nervous, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a true story, and it's a story about me that I have, the only group of people that I've ever shared it with is a group of children that I teach class to on Wednesday night. But I'm okay with it. It'll be all good. When I was in elementary school, there was a reading program, an experimental reading program that was rolled out to various schools. I don't know if it was nationwide. I've tried to look it up and hadn't been able to find it. But my school happened to be one of the lucky ones. And in this program, everything was spelled exactly the way it sounds. Read like reading a book was spelled R-E-D, read was spelled R-E-D, and read like the plant was spelled, you guessed it, R-E-D. They taught us this, and then that we were supposed to be able to transfer over to actual reading. Some kids did okay with it, others did not. I was one of the kids that didn't do so well with it. I went to the third grade on condition, which means you really shouldn't be here, but we're just going to give you a final chance to see if you can pull out of the dumps. Well, we had the testing, and I was in the third grade reading below a first grade reading level, which means that not only had I not learned anything from this program, it actually made me dumber than when I went into school in the first place. Now, I got to give my friends a plug here, because I only remember one person going, "Oh no, you're going to the retard class?" And to be honest, I don't even remember who it was that said it, so obviously I didn't let it affect me, but in general, my friends were quite supportive. Well, in the third grade, Miss Rogers, she was my teacher. She got with my mother and said, "He's a really smart kid, but he's just having some trouble, so we're going to put him in this special reading class." Well, when that happened, my mom jumped into overdrive. She took me to the library every single week, and I read stories with her of John Henry, the Still Driving Man, Paul Bunyan, and who knows what all else. And the teacher, which I've tried to look up her name, which in my memory that far back, I think was Miss Higdon. Well, with the assistance of both of my teachers and the determination of my mom, I went from below a first grade reading level to a sixth grade reading level in 1 year. Now, why do I say this? It's because people are what make the difference, not programs. The program that was administered by, paid for, and implemented by the government created this problem. The government did not fix this problem. People fixed this problem. So every time I hear somebody say, "You know what, there ought to be a program," I'm like, no, there shouldn't. There needs to be people who care enough about the situation to get off their duff and do something. I've made an interesting observation. People that do rarely complain. I've sat there, and I'm lucky enough that on my social media, I have friends of every thought process in the world. And I have found that the ones who complain the most, the ones who say, "Oh, the government ought to do this," or "the government ought to do that," or "we need a solution to this," are the ones who don't actively get involved with creating a solution for anything. They feel better because they say there should be a solution, instead of getting off of their duff and being part of the solution. So that's my deal. You want to fix something? You see a situation that you ought to be able to fix? Find something that's within your realm of doable and start doing it so that you can help start alleviating the problem. All of the power is in us. We can fix the problems the world receives, not anybody else. Well, there you have it. That is a seed for thought. This is Greg the Rural Economist. I hope you enjoyed. If you have something to say about it, please comment. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't really care because I'm that secure. But step by step, we're bringing rural back. Bye-bye.